Yes, sir. It's April Fool's Day was yesterday, and people run around making fools of their friends and family. Is it me or is anybody else don't see this as a sadistic holiday? I mean, here we go around, make fun of fools of our friends and family. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I play the games too. You know, I love playing jokes on practical jokes and all of that on people. So I play the game. But I'm gonna tell you about what happened to me on April Fool's Day was they where I got made a fool of. It was April. It was I had moved down to Miami, had got a job at a mall as head of security down there after I got out of the military. Don't ask me how I did. I just put together a resume, went down, interviewed, and they hired me. Gave me my own office, company car, good salary. Life was good. When I got there, they told me one of their concerns was a lot of cars was being stolen off the property, and that was bad for business. Well, of course, people don't want to shop somewhere if they don't think their vehicle going to be outside when they finish. So I say, okay, I'm gonna take this. So that made that my mission. If I take care of this here, I'll be like a king around here. So I surveyed the security landscape, and I decided my infinite wisdom that the reason why people were stealing cars because there was nobody out in the parking lot watching the cars. So because all the security staff was inside, and they had one car riding around the parking lot. Well, you ain't gotta be. You can anybody could time one car. It's got to go all around that big parking lot. The thing was 4 blocks long. So it wasn't very hard to figure out how to stop people from stealing stuff. I just took the security personnel that was inside the mall, jerked their ass, and put them in the during garages. And lo and behold, thefts went down. Became an instant hero. Had a write up in the paper. People started visiting the mall. Business was good. Life was good. And I was on the fast track of being a security superstar. Well, winter turned to spring, and lo came April Fool's Day. And that night before April Fool's Day, I'm just thinking about who I'm gonna make a fool of. It's gonna be the security manager. It's gonna be one of my security guards. It's gonna be one of the patrons at the mall. One of the vendors. One of the employees. Who am I gonna get? Who am I gonna make a big fool out of? So I go to work April Fool's Day, just like every other day. I park my car, go in, throw my keys in my office, grab my radio, go out and do my initial walk around to see what's going on, talk to people, basically just kind of bull junk. Go get me a cup of coffee, a bagel, whatever I do every morning. And I'll be listening to my radio, be listening to my security staff, see what's going on. And I heard one of them come over the radio and ask, had the boss man left? I say, here they go. They want to know if I'm not here so they can come inside the mall and talk to girls and screw off. So I can't on that radio. I say, no, I'm still on the property. What's going on? And he came back and said, well, I just left the west side of the mall, and I didn't see your car, so I thought maybe you were gone. I said, I'm nowhere. My car out there. I'm here. What do you mean you don't see my car? He said, sir, your car is not out here. So I'm thinking, well, why would my car not be here? So I'm thinking, where's a company car? Maybe corporate came to do some routine maintenance on it or something like that. Um, and so I don't know. So I give them a call. They say they didn't get it. So now my heart is pumping. I'm like, what's going on? Here I am that made a name for myself by not getting cars stolen. Now my own car done got stolen. This is embarrassing to say the least. Now everything going through my head. I see my whole world falling apart. You ever seen those movies where it seems like the whole place has been, seems like the whole mall was spinning. I had to lean over and hold on to something. Oh my God! So I'm thinking. I say, well, I get on the rail. I say, Mobile One, meet me up at the front of the mall. Pick me up there. So I go to the front of the mall. The mobile car come around and pick me up. I say, take me around this mall. We got to find this car. I called Mobile 2 because I had another car brought around. I figured 2 cars were better than one. And that's another way I stopped the staff. I say, Mobile 2, I want you to take the south side, the back side of the mall, and look for my car. So between both Mobile 1, I'm in Mobile 1, and Mobile 2 riding around, we searched that whole property. That car was not on that property. Now I got to go call them folks, man, and tell them that the king of security who turned this whole thing around, who got a write-up in in the Miami Herald, got a write up in the Fort Lauderdale Centennial. I even got a write up way down to Key West. The mayor of Key West was offering me a job as a police officer. Now I got to tell these folks that I done got their car stolen. Man, I see myself on a slow bus back to Sylvester. I got a baby on the way, which we talked about that earlier. She hasn't been born yet. And I got an apartment. I got a life. I done moved down here in the length of the time I done been down in Miami. I done built a life. I seen all that gone. I seen all that gone. I had a heavy heart, man. So I told Mobile, I said, just take me back to the, I entered through the back of the mall. Take me around the back of the mall. Let me walk in. Go upstairs. I got a heavy heart. I go slowly. I walk through my up back to my office, and my world is spinning, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know what to say. I got to tell these people. I got to call them and say, I done lost your car. I done lost your car. I got to make police reports. I'm thinking everything I got to say. And to think in mind, I got police working on this on my property that work under me. I got all these people, and all these people done lost these cars. Who's in charge of security anyway? I was, and I had failed miserably at my job, and I had to go up and I had to face that. So I went back up into my office and I opened the door, ready to make the phone calls, ready to notify the people. And it was a bunch of people in my office. I'm like, why did they not find out? And as soon as I opened the door, all of them turned around and looked at me. And in unison, they said, April Fool's Day. Oh, man. They got me. Thank you for watching Freddie's Daily Rant.